fine speech. But I think in the midst of your anger and your ego, you forgot where you were and you forgot who you're talking to. I'm John Cena. This is Boston, Massachusetts. On any other night, in any other city, I give you a chance. Tonight, you don't have a chance. Tonight, I am invincible.
Ha! Gotcha!
Get ready! Who said get ready? Get ready for the worst raw review on the internet. The worst raw review on the internet. STRAWS, raw. With Eric B and Randy C. Chickens or bananas and fresh roast beef. This is STRAWS, raw.
Hello friends, listeners, and newcomers. It's me, Eric B. They call me the Raw Dog, and you are here on the Hub Sports Entertainment Network listening to STRAWS, Raw, the absolute worst or best, depending on where you search. You know what? I'm just going to say the best, the absolute best Raw review on the internet, folks. Thank you for your patience and letting us do our thing. And I do say us because I am joined by my buddy boy, my PIC, my puppy in crime, my schnauzer from another Mauser. Should I give him another nickname? No, let's just give him his real name. It is Randy C. Randy, say hello to the fine folks.
Welcome back. Towels can't tell jokes. They have a dry sense of humor. Hey, Eric B. Did I miss you? Yes. Hey, everybody, it's me, Randy C. And yes, we are back. We are back, Jack. But you know what else? We're also powered by something. InteriorPlants.ca, the natural solution to a healthier and more beautiful environment. That's InteriorPlants.ca. Pure Fandom. Pure Fandom, your home of all things pro wrestling and lucha libre memorabilia, from masks to championship belts and prop accessories for your cosplay. Pure Fandom is proudly Canadian. You can go to purefandomshop.bigcartel.com to see their website, or look them up on YouTube at Pure Fandom Shop 416. Their Instagram, Pure Fandom Shop, and Pure Fandom Shop 416. Pure Fandom asks, what's your fandom? I know what mine is. Also powered by the Smack Daddies, the #1 WWE SmackDown review on the internet. Join Brad the Dad and Father Greg Feltham as they give it to you weekly every Saturday morning here on the Hub Sports Entertainment. You can also find them at the SmackDaddies.ca. Again, the best SmackDown review on the internet. As well as the Handshaking Team with my buddy here, Eric B. The Handshaking Team giving you the best auctions, cheap heats, and Wheel of Misfortune. But he's showing me something right now. It is the new WWE Superstar LGN Black Card Hulk Hogan. I'm his best friend. He hasn't even offered me. He probably only has one. He's kissing it right now. But that's the Handshaking Team on Facebook, facebook.com/the Handshaking Team. I hope he saved me one. I gave him good words of advice. We don't know. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Probably not. And last but not least, Chiquita Bananas. Follow them on Instagram or Twitter. Chiquita Bananas. Just look them up. NY Monoro.
Monkeys never claps.
No, monkeys don't cramp And it's been a while. It's been, I think, 5 weeks since we last been on the air. We miss you all. Eric B, I miss you. How are you doing, buddy?
It's been a couple of weeks, my friend. And by a couple, I definitely mean a few. And by a few, I definitely mean some, because it's been a little while, that's for sure. Lots of things happened in the city of Toronto, folks. The Toronto Blue Jays pushed it all the way to Game 7 in the World Series. And I think that there's still a little bit of a down and out feeling in the city. Even today, as I was shopping, Randy, the man in front of me checking out said, I just can't get out of this Blue Jays funk. But a lot of good things are happening. Snow falling is not a good thing, that is for sure. But like Randy said, folks, thanks. We missed you. That's absolutely for certain. We definitely missed our listeners. So we want to do a couple of quick shout outs to some of our mains that are out there messaging saying, hey, where's STRAWS Raw? Where is Randy C specifically? Not so much about me, mostly about Randy. Mostly about Randy.
No,
but yes, Gimpy, Jason Mitchell, the man himself, the man, the myth, and legend, the man who has more merch than we have at the drawradio.com. Definitely thank you, brother. Rob Arbic, we are here for you, and we hope that you enjoyed this week's episode. To our TikTok followers as well, thanks for talking along and ticking with the Randy C as we've been waiting to get back on the air. Randy, anybody else who jumps off the page to you, maybe even, how about our brothers from the UK? How about those brothers?
Yes. Tezzy and Sam, I hope you're listening right now too. Yes, we'll definitely join your show for a Survivor Series preview. Surprise, Eric.
Please.
But yes, they are asking for it. So we're going to do like a collab. Us on theirs, they're on us. Yeah, we miss you guys. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, Rob Barbic definitely messages me on a weekly basis, missing you, saying it's not me. He's definitely not missing. It's like I'm the Liv Morgan of this group in Rob Barbic's eyes. Gimpy, yes, thank you, Gimpy, all the time. Coming soon. Gimpy's going to be our new apparel person, so thank you, Gimpy. I want to give a special.
Yes, yeah, that might have been a surprise for him, but yes, this is definitely going to happen. It's a thing.
I want to give a special thank you and shout out to the Busiers. The Busiers have been on me week after week after week, giving me words of encouragement. Yes, my back still hurts. Ontario healthcare system sucks, but
the worst.
The worst it is.
Just so you know, in case we have our American listeners who are joining in who are like, oh, Ontario, free healthcare, Canada, incredible. No. It is absolutely the worst, and private healthcare is absolutely the best way to go.
Probably. But the Busiers, thank you very much for all these words of encouragement and giving me Hot Wheels. They gave me a couple of Hot Wheels out there, Eric B. I definitely have to thank them for it. They're the nicest group. Of course, Reese, we still miss you. Jeremy misses everybody as well. You can buy Jeremy's merch if you go to thedrawradio.com. Jared the Bear has a t-shirt. It's a rock and roll t-shirt. Definitely go take a look.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. The famous saying rock and bowl, which was coined originally here on STRAWS Raw. You can get that on a t-shirt. You can support Randy's son as he continues to be the newest kingpin of Ontario.
There you go. Let's give a special shout out to Sean Burkhead. I don't know, but we haven't heard from you. I miss you. I miss your conversations. So if you're listening, man, give me a message or give Eric a message and say, hey, you're all right. So yeah,
Sean, we know that it's a rough year for Cowboys fans. We know this. But we're here for you either way.
Yeah, that's it. Now you know how we feel, right? As Maple Leaf, Blue Jays, and Bills fans. But
yes, leave the Raptors out of it because the Raptors have never lost anything at all. They are the greatest team since sliced bread. No, maybe not. Maybe not.
That's a good coach this week, eh? Good former coach. Hey, I kept up with this for you, buddy. Mr. Wilkins there. I look at this. I'm doing some baseball knowledge onto Eric B. Yes, unfortunate loss of Lenny Wilkins this week. But no, okay, that's enough with the thing. Thank you all the YouTube subscribers. Just subscribe below everything. Thank you again. We are back. We are back, and we're planning to do a lot more stuff as well. So that's in the works. I'm not going to Tony Khan any surprises anymore because I feel like every time I say it, something goes wrong. So I'm not going to say nothing until it happens. So it will happen, though. I guarantee it. But yes, thank
It
you.
is happening, folks. It is happening. Just like pro wrestling is happening like crazy right now. And Randy, there's a lot of talking going on out there right now. A lot of negativity, I want to say, as well. We have the new coined era. Have you heard the name of the new coined era in the eyes of many fans?
Indulge me.
The ruthless depression era.
Ooh, that's heavy. I would definitely say the last 5 weeks have been that way. But no, there has been
Yes,
good some highlights through it. But
absolutely.
yeah. Have you ever
But
been
listen,
creamed
as
before?
wrestling
No,
fans,
but,
as wrestling
no, wait, wait, wait,
fans,
wait, wait. I got a question for you first.
okay,
Have you ever
my bad.
been creamed on before?
Um, wow. I didn't expect this question to come today, but I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Fantastic.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
say
But
no.
keep going. Okay, that's cool. We'll talk about it, I guess, in a minute. What were you going to say? I just
As
wanted to
wrestling
know.
fans, we have just as short term of a memory as I do after the first time I got creamed on. But yes, we have a very short term memory when it comes to the good and the bad. And unfortunately, the bad is always going to outweigh the good. And when you see constant discussion of just unaffordable ticket prices, fans not getting what they want out of shows themselves, even ESPN, the people who are now showing the programming, going ahead and saying this sucks, more or less, in their
Hmm.
weekly reviews. There's a lot of that going on. Like you said, the last 5 weeks, definitely this ruthless depression era. I think that that's a little overboard for sure, but I do like the catchiness of it.
Yeah, it has been a little down. I know we haven't really I really didn't watch Raw for the last couple of weeks. I have caught up, and I can see why people are a little upset. It is different, and compared to what we were watching to, I don't know if we took a good 5 weeks off. You know what I'm saying? Because it was absolutely terrible. But out of all the terrible, I don't like talking about terrible so much. I like picking out the good. There was some
Hmm.
fun stuff, like Chelsea Green winning the United States Championship and Ethan
Mm-hmm.
Page being there as well.
Yep.
That's good. And I bet you that was the most views in the last 6 months in WWE history with that. Um,
How about one of the longest standing call ups that we've wanted for like ages? Lash Legend finally showing up on the main roster and being deemed as a threat instantly, right? So there is a lot of good going on. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. There's a lot of discussion going on with this last time is now tournament, surprise mystery opponents who we're going to find out a little bit more about tonight. But there's still all of that kind of excitement happening. It's just we do tend to focus on the bad more than the good. And that's fine. That's normal. That's human nature. With all of these injuries also that we've had, Randy, it's been
yeah,
hard to keep a form of stability on the entire roster. And that's why we see multiple people jumping brand to brand to brand, really to make the show as good as it is every single week. We're going to talk about Raw, of course. We're going to get into it, folks. We're going to talk about what we thought about this week in comparison to what we've been seeing and hearing about all the weeks that we've been away. But there's definitely, I think, a comparison tonight that shows us as fans there's a lot of good to come. There is a lot of good to come. We just need to let it happen.
100.
Sometimes, folks, the stew needs about 3 hours to cook. You're going to get some tough meat after an hour and a half. Let it cook.
Better cook. 100%. It's a perfect way to see it. We see a trend going on in all of wrestling too right now with retirement tours, right? So the John Cena thing going on right now. The beginning was good. The middle, like you said, a little tough meat there. But the
Hmm.
ending to this, it's been sitting for a little bit. The time is going to be finally coming, and it's going to be ending soon. Um, Again, every wrestling promotion taking this John Cena approach, or I'll even say it. I think the first one was the Great Muta when he did his farewell tour. Now, Tanahashi going against
Yeah.
Okada in his like this John Cena thing with the merch that they sold and everything else like that. I think we're gonna see a lot more of these coming up, especially with people like you said, jumping brands possibly coming over too, and we'll see it with the next 3 4 years. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like one WWE star that we're going to see do a
Hmm.
retirement tour and do the sort of the same thing until again we get tired of it, and then And the other thing too, if people are having a problem with the product and everything else, just don't go. Don't watch it. Watch something else. Be happy. I don't know. We took over this show at the worst part of Raw, what people were saying. They're calling this the ruthless depression. Man, when we started watching Raw, nobody wanted to do the show. But we've had fun with it.
If you've been listening for quite some time, you would know that a lot of the times I ended up doing it myself or having to find somebody to jump in and join me. So eventually Randy said, I'm going to give you some stability and I'm going to jump in and do this with you every week. And that's why we're here. And we've been here through the bad and definitely the good, the start of the Netflix era, which we knew was going to be so overpumped. And we knew that it was going to be give them as much as you possibly can, really hook these fans and sink their teeth into it. There's definitely more to come, folks. There's a lot going on in this roster, and there's a lot of youth, and the youth of this roster is going to be displayed full-fold as we go forward into the storylines that we see with this John Cena Farewell Tour, which has really been just incredible for the company when you look at ticket sales, when you look at merchandise. Randy, there's been 9 collector edition action figures of John Cena since he announced his retirement tour. 9. And there will be more. And they sell out every single time. Ridiculous. So yes, WWE, I don't think they're going to drop this model. Of course, the AJ Styles farewell tour probably won't have the same type of impact, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to be a boost for the company to do it.
I don't think anybody's going to match the John Cena one at all. Like you said, AJ Styles, whatever. Nothing's going to match this John Cena. But yes, anyways, should we? I'm going to let you finish it. I'm not. I think we should.
We should get into this week's episode of Monday Night Raw live from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, the home of one Jonathan C-Nation. I think that's his full name, C-Nation. Yeah. Jonathan Cena himself. The commentators tonight are Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore. I guess we still don't have Michael Cole.
Nope.
Sad. Okay. But we're here. We're here. And Randy, there is less than 2 months to go in this year, this calendar year. And within that time is the retirement of John Cena. We're looking at a month. Really, a month and a couple of days now out of no longer seeing John Cena compete on our screen. And the fans in Boston are hyped and pumped for tonight's show. So let's just get right into it, because why do anything else? Triple H is here in the ring. He's going to get things started, and he is going to give one hell of an introduction to John Cena. Very well deserved, may I add. Huge reception from the fans in Boston. I don't think I've heard a louder pop than that for just a planned arrival to the ring. This was absolutely planned. Everybody knew it was happening. I don't think that we've heard a larger pop than that, than the CM Punk returning when he came back to AEW after being gone off of our screen for 10 years. It was a massive pop here in Boston. Honestly, the crowd was crazy, Randy.
Popping. Huge pop. Huge pops for John Cena. What's so funny?
All right. Well, here's John Cena now, folks, and he is going to talk. And just like me and Randy, it's a team effort, and having you guys here every week makes the show possible. John Cena gives his huge thanks to the fans in Boston, Massachusetts. He also is talking about Saturday Night Main Event, his last time that he's ever going to be competing, and who he's going to fight, which has been the question on everybody's mind. How are we going to get there? Who is his last match going to be? But really what he wants to talk about is what he wants more than anything. And what he wants is to leave the business in a better place than where he found it. And by doing so, he's going to extend that nature and have this Saturday night's main event be an exhibition match, like spectacle of WWE's greatest versus NXT's greatest. Randy.
Versus the world. It could be from anywhere.
This is incredible, honestly.
Could be Javon Evans, right? The big J-Man. Could be. You never know. Who do you think it's going to be, Eric? This is a great idea. Knowing we definitely know John Cena's last match. Should it be a win? I don't think so. This is where you're
No.
passing the torch, right? Who is going to be? We are going to see a couple matches later on. Maybe we'll wait till the end of the show and we'll talk about who's going to be John Cena's last match. But this is a big hype. Now people are caring. The summer when he was heel, nobody cared. Now people care. So keep going. Sorry, I apologize, Eric.
They definitely care.
Poppin'.
And like Cena said, he himself didn't know really what he was going to get out of this experiment. But this is what he wants. And having these matches here between WWE and NXT's top stars on Saturday night's main event is probably going to save that show as well. It makes it so much easier for WWE to book these matches, right? It's just
100%.
fun exhibition matches, which we should be seeing. Like, we should be seeing the stars of tomorrow, the future John Cena's, even though there's probably never, ever going to be anybody that popular. But the future should be displayed as you send out the old guard. Like Randy said, you have to put the person over, you have to pass the torch. And having all of those NXT stars on that show, on the same show while it happens, is great. Anyways, listen, it can't just all be bells and whistles and roses here for John Cena in Boston. So here comes Dirty Dominik Mysterio to a chorus of boos. Man, does he look great. I need an action figure in that gear immediately, especially with the neck tattoo. Randy, as soon as Dominik Mysterio got his neck tattoo, people like the search and also people getting neck tattoos, Google has proven that it has spiked by 21% worldwide. Neck tattoos, just because of Dom. Isn't that something else?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes tried to do it, and guess what? He just wasn't. He wasn't hip. He wasn't hip for the kids. The kids weren't popping for this neck tattoo with Cody Rhodes, but they are huge popping for Dominik Mysterio and his neck tattoos. Yes, completely. I agree with you. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know. I want to go get two. I want to get the front of my throat and my back done now.
Ooh, back neck? Yeah, you should get barcode on the back. That was pretty
Coca-Cola.
hot there during
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm
Coca-Cola.
gonna do.
Always on the front and it just swoops all around. Always
it.
Coca-Cola. And you can just spin in a circle, Randy. See, listen, guys, this is why we need the back surgery. Because Randy could be displaying this tattoo proudly, spinning in a circle.
100%. 100%.
All right. Dominik Mysterio is here, and he is going to threaten John Cena. Ooh, I don't know if that's a good idea. But listen, John Cena is interrupting him as he's trying to talk to Triple H, and he says, "Let the men talk. Go sit into the corner until you are spoken to." Oh no, that's not okay. Cena knows that Mysterio has now screwed up. This is the wrong place. This is the wrong time. And he's done it with the wrong man. His name is John Cena. And tonight, he is invincible. Randy Super Cena is making his way onto our screen here in 2025. The time is now. The right time is now. Dominik says anytime, any era, any version of John Cena he would beat. So Triple H says, "Hey, amigo, time to put your money where your mouth is." And the first match of the night is the Intercontinental title match between Dominik Mysterio and John Cena. Randy, this was discussed, I think, 2 weeks ago. They started talking about these rumors.
This was
And everybody...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
This is absolutely amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. The only thing I wish Dominik had like a little higher of a voice or more, like, I don't have a radio voice. I don't even know why we do this half the time with me on it, but Dom just needs a little more sterner voice. But this was absolutely incredible. And Dominik, I love you so much, but it was the stupidest idea to do this in Boston because he's invincible. I'm going to give this promo, though, in whole before the match. I'm going to give it a 5+ banana. First time ever on a promo. Oops, that's the wrong one. A 5+ banana on Dominik Mysterio's promo and John Cena, because John Cena was pretty good, too. He's invincible in Boston. But sorry, go ahead.
There you go. There you go, folks. But the match also is a very good match. If you want to complain about Cena work rate, you just don't see this happening in these last couple of matches. He is really leaning into what he can do and what he has had his entire career that led him to be as great as he is. Yes, you can say up and down that John Cena is not the world's greatest wrestler, but is he one of the world's greatest entertainers who have ever lived in this ring? Yes, of course he is. He has to be up there in that top five discussion.
100%.
Merch sales, he's probably what, like right behind Hogan?
Probably.
Right?
Probably.
Like your three great, I mean, your top two of all time have to be these two guys. It has to be them. But yes, Cena is here in this match. He is doing it. Listen, if he wins the Intercontinental title, it is the only championship that has eluded him his entire career. Dirty Dominik Mysterio, known for his dirtiness and known for his domness and his neck tattoo now, apparently. Yep. He tries to do the good old Eddie Guerrero chair trick, but it does not work out because John Cena leans into it as well. So we have a little bit of our comedy moment as the camera zooms in at a smiling Cena, knowing that the trick didn't work. Get a nice little laugh out of the crowd there. A funny pop, Randy, out of the crowd there itself.
Huge funny pop. It was huge funny pop, but yes, you're absolutely right.
Cena lifts up Mysterio for the attitude adjustment, but his legs hit the referee. Oh no, STF. Dominik Mysterio is tapping in the middle of the ring, but we have no referee. John Cena jumps up like a 6-year-old child celebrating his win, even though there is no ref in the ring, which was just a great thing to witness. But he sees Dominik Mysterio grab his belt, but just grabs him for another. Sorry, I jumped ahead there. My apologies, folks. Like we said, it's been a few weeks. Me and Randy are getting back into the swing of things here. Mysterio hits his 619. Cena is down and prone, and he hits his frog splash. But Super Cena, being as invincible as he is, just rolls through it, hoists up Dominik Mysterio. Attitude adjustment. 1, 2, 3. Folks, tonight is the night, and John Cena, the champ, is here in Boston. Randy, it is corny, but it's the best type of corny that I could ever want.
Good old-fashioned wrestling. Bringing back Eddie Guerrero spots, 619s, everything else like that. Cena-ing up. Formerly, like hulking it up. All of a sudden, I wish you did this against Brock Lesnar, honestly, and not Dom. But just picks up Dom after finisher. Move. Like it was nothing. This match was 5 bananas. 5 bananas. No. Yes, 5 bananas. I enjoyed this. This was great. John Cena gets his Grand Slam of titles. And this
the internet wrestling community is up in arms, Randy. Up in arms. Dominik Mysterio buried just so John Cena can hit his Grand Slam championship win. Randy, how is Dominik Mysterio going to recover from this?
Easy. He's going to go after the heavyweight championship of the world. He's definitely going to recover from this because he's Dominik Mysterio. This was a good thing to do. The match was great. What's that?
Here's an idea.
Please tell me, Eric.
He's going to recover from it next week on Raw.
You think?
I think so.
Against John Cena?
I think so. John Cena is making his last appearance on Raw next week. And I just have a strong feeling that Dirty Dominik Mysterio is finding a way to get his championship back with help from the Judgment Day.
Wow. I don't believe that. I think this is the next step for him. But that is a good idea. I don't know if you give Cena 2 Dom matches in a row. I don't think you do that. I don't know.
There you go.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea, though. But I think John Cena is going to lose it in the final, whatever his final match is against whoever he's doing it against. But
yeah, that makes sense. Well, you know
Dominic,
what, Randy?
what's that?
Like you thought, Dominic Mysterio, and like a lot of us think, Dominic Mysterio definitely deserved a beatdown. And even Rey Mysterio, his father, says the same thing in the back to John Cena after the match. And also Cody is there as well with a handshake and some milk and cookies.
Great.
There wasn't milk and cookies.
No? Oh,
There should have been.
Should
There
have
should have
been.
been. I don't see why there was not. But anyways, yes, we get a quick look last week of Logan Paul joining up with the Vision to lay out CM Punk. Lots of things going on Survivor Series wise with that kind of stuff, right, Rand?
you think? Yes, 100%.
Maybe a
Logan
little
Paul. I think that's going to be the downfall of the Visions or whatever, or something else like that. I have no clue. But yeah, that's a
Yeah.
weird story. But if you want to
It's
know
a very
more,
weird story.
if you want to know more, join Brad the Dad and Father Greg Feltham on the SmackDaddies every Saturday morning when they come out with their SmackDown review. That's the SmackDown.
There you go.
Father Brad. You got Logan Paul. You know what?
There
we didn't
you
even
go.
get the Logan Paul and LGN because we don't like him. But I do like him.
But speak for yourself, my friend. I got two.
You mother trucker, eh? You're doing it to me again. Another one I don't have. But that's
You mother lover, you mother loving son of a gun. Here I am, Randy. Anyways,
Speaking about
talking
mother lovers.
Yeah, mother lovers. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Veterans.
Huge.
Today is Veterans Day, folks, in the United States, and it is Remembrance Day here in Canada. So, to our veterans who have made this world a better place where we are actually able to live the lives that we choose, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can't be repaid for what you have sacrificed for our freedom. Also, shout out to my mom. It is her birthday today, her 70th birthday. I know she doesn't listen to the show. I hope she doesn't listen to the show. For the love of God, please don't listen to the show. But happy 70th birthday to my mom. Anyways,
birthday.
okay, Randy, let's get back to some wrestling here because the last time is now tournament. First round is starting here in a match for Lana. It is Rusev versus Damian Priest.
Weird, eh? It was just weird.
Very, very weird. It is just strange choice here.
This was AI matchmaking, I think. It had to have been. I don't know.
Why knowing what's going on in the background or what's gone on in the background? Why? Like what's the reason for this?
I don't know. I don't know what Damian Priest did to people. I particularly like him. I really don't like the entrance of him right now, though. It's like getting
It's awful. It is really awful. It is Judgment Day Priest with some
face
words over top.
Yeah, face bull.
What does it even say? All rise for the
him
out. Like,
all
why
rise for the D.
rise?
All rise.
No
for
more.
The D.
Yeah, all rise
Huge
for
pop. Damian Priest. All rise for DP. There you go. Sorry. Huge pop. Eric's muted.
All right, getting back.
Greg's
getting back to
laughing.
Rusev versus Damian Priest, folks.
Wow.
We have DP versus Rusev, and we know Lana is watching hard somewhere. Not in the back, though. They would definitely bar her from ringside for this one. Absolutely. But Priest is already coming into this with a bad eye. And let's just shoot all the way to the end, folks, because the way that he loses this match again is by a quick poke to the banged up eye and a Machka kick for the finish here in short of 10 minutes time. Really fast match, really weird choice of match, again, based on everything we know that's going on in the background. And Damian Priest has pissed off somebody more than I think Leonardo DiCaprio pissed off somebody when he was in Titanic and he didn't get nominated for any Oscars and everybody else in that movie did.
Yeah, more than Ridge Holland too right now. But that's Rusev. This is the Rusev we wanted to see, though. Like, honestly, like this is the Rusev that they should have portrayed right from the beginning. This is a good win for Rusev. I understand why Rusev did win. I don't understand why they put him up against Priest, though. But I will give this match, I will give it 2.75 banana. And it's a passing, but at least it's the Rusev that we want. I just didn't want to see him win against Damian Priest. I am a fan of Damian Priest. Right. They are fans of the Judgment Day guys.
Yes.
I
mean,
no pops.
Wow. Yeah, no pops for Priest. Sans Judgment Day, Damian Priest is just not
Yeah, no.
fun. Let's just be real about this. It's just the way it is.
Speaking
Anyways,
about fun.
folks, yeah, we got AJ Lee in the back talking about some new challengers.
Yeah.
People will be like, AJ Lee wasn't on the show. Guess what, guys? AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, they are there with Adam Pearce, and they are looking for a team name. Dragon Lee suggests Dragons with Style. All right. Wait, it's right there, folks. Just grab it. Just grab it. Just like I would like to just grab Maxine Dupree as she comes onto the screen and she is ready for Becky Lynch. Okay. Becky Lynch parades right on the screen, pops her in the face, and she's not ready for her. Randy, come on, man. Maxine Dupree ready for Becky Lynch in the ring. She's worked out a few weeks now with Natty in the dungeon.
Hey, go get
And,
Natty's book, by the way. I started to read it. It's good.
Yeah, get out there. Get out there and do it right away. And she's doing a lot of signings. You can get that. Huge pop.
Okay. I think Maxine's gonna win this belt. I have a weird feeling that Maxine's gonna win this belt. I don't know why. I hope it doesn't happen. Nothing against her. I think she looks really look-wise, she looks really good. Confidence-wise, she's definitely there. You could see before her confidence wasn't there. But when's the last time Becky's defended the belt? It was against her, right? She didn't even defend the belt. It was just like
How long, honestly, dude, though, how long is it going to take for Maxine Dupree to be off of our screen, for her to come into the ring, and for everybody to be wowed by what she can do? Like, it can't be 5 weeks.
No.
Like, the thing about Maxine Dupree is that she was rushed into this main roster position really just for her looks and to be there as a part of a comedy team, more or less, right? She was jumped from LA Knights model stable to American Alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha Academy.
And nobody right now can match Chelsea Green. The belt has to. These belts, like the U.S. Championship and the Intercontinental Women's Championship, or in general too, they're mid-tier belts. And it's good that John Cena has the Intercontinental Championship, but with the women, there's so many scenarios or so many matchups that you can do right now with the mid-tier women. Becky is top of the card. So why does she have this belt? I believe, again, Maxine may win this belt and give some new scenarios in that mid-tier title ship. And I think that's why they have these belts now. Now, again, I like what WWE does do with the mid-tier, and there only should be one comedy act per at a time, at all, across the board. So I don't like that Chelsea Green now has the one with Ethan, and I think that's great, but I don't think another woman should have. Right? It just should be one scenario because you got to make the belts more reputable, right? Is that right to say? So
Yeah, and that's and they've done that very well in the SmackDown brand. When you have Chelsea Green, then jumping to Julia, and then now back to Chelsea Green, that belt is coveted. Intercontinental title, it's been a little bit more coveted in the hands of Becky Lynch than it would be in the hands of Maxine Dupree.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but it is a mid-tier belt. We beat the
we've beaten Maxine Dupree like a dead horse at this point. Let's keep going, folks. The commentary team is playing with the LJN figures. Those jerks. I haven't gotten all of mine yet, so those jerks. I'm just waiting for my Dusty Rhodes and waiting for my John Cena. But yes, those jerks.
So you have Logan Paul. You mother lover, eh? You do.
Trucker. Lover of mothers. I am a lover of mother. It's my it's my mom's 70th birthday. So yes, I do love my mother. Happy birthday, Mom. And you know who else has a mom who celebrates birthdays?
Rich Holland.
Yeah, he does. CM Punk, he's here for a chat, and he is ticked off. He wants to call it a douchebag right before he has a chance to interrupt him. He's in Boston, so he is here as Forza's fights. And here comes Logan Paul himself, my friend. He's talking about how he got punched in the face by Floyd Mayweather Jr. I mean, sort of. Yeah, if you guys watch that fight. everybody watched the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather
100%.
fight, right? Yeah. We don't really know about those punches, what happened with that, but they happened. But anyways, that was nothing in comparison to being hit with a tsunami last week. That's opened Paul's eyes to a whole new vision. Oh no, here comes Heyman, and he's joining. And Randy, let's just say it what it is right now, because this is what it's going to be. And this is going to be Survivor Series War Games.
100%. 100%. Weird setup. Like, I like, don't get me wrong, I like Logan Paul, but I like him by himself. But imagine Paul Heyman with Logan Paul. That's kind of cool in a way for a second. Almost like a Floyd Mayweather fight. So
I just don't know if Heyman can kind of do both right now. Like, can he manage the vision separately than any other entity without bringing them into the vision as well?
It's going to be Braun Breaker. Paul Heyman, just Braun Breaker. Poor Bronson Reed. But this is what's going to happen, folks.
Listen, bro, Bronson is living life right now. He's tagging Sabrina Carpenter in posts. He is thick boy status. He is loving his life. Honestly, but seriously, he really is. That guy is having the time of his life right now on the roster, and you can tell it. You can tell, just like our Toronto Blue Jays, you can tell when people are having fun and how much it affects them being better at what they're doing.
That's right. Always have fun.
Shout out to Matt Grant also while saying that. Yeah, Matt Grant. He's not listening to the show, but yeah, shout out to Matt.
Mercedes Monet of Ontario Indie Wrestling.
You got it. Absolutely.
Love you, Matt Grant.
Okay, folks. But yes, we are 2 weeks away. Lots of love going on today, man. Everybody love everybody.
That's it.
Only 6 more hours of this review to go. Okay, Randy. That's happening. So we get a look back also of Lash Legend moving up to the main roster with Nia Jax, who took out Alexa Bliss with like I don't know what else you would call it, a bosom attack. Yeah. Lash throwing her right into the bosoms of Nia Jax.
Good strategy.
Yes, that happens again later tonight, folks. So don't you worry. It's going to happen. Anyways, all right. Raw Women's title is on the line next. It is Steph Vaquer, whatever you want to call her, versus Raquel Rodriguez. And Randy, just a lot of Latinas. A lot of Latinas just being celebrated on Monday Night Raw right now. You 100%. Loving it? You loving the Latina life?
Oh, loving the Latino life. This is pretty good. And she definitely deserved it. Did you like this? Tell a little more. I'll tell you my reaction at the end. But this wasn't bad.
No, I liked it. I mean, I think that Raquel is kind of always looked over because she is the de facto tag team partner, the de facto muscle. But for a long time, if people remember, we were pushing for Raquel to be that next star coming from NXT over to the main roster, and it just kind of never happened. So she's definitely up there in the upper mid card of talent when you look at the women's roster, which is very stacked too, by the way. I thoroughly like it in this match here when we see Steph Vaquer go for the devil's kiss to only have it blocked by Raquel Rodriguez, who lifts her up into electric chair position right away. Randy, very creative use of the devil's kiss, and also the first time that we've seen the crowd denied that move ever.
Weird. Hey, weird. People weren't popping at all. They wanted to see it. But no, it was good. It was definitely good. Raquel's a star.
Yeah, she is. And Steph Vaquer, you can just see her as she's coming to the ring. She is hugging another girl who is wearing her own horns as well. She is just a superstar. SVP attempt here is blocked. Raquel Rodriguez goes to try to go for her Tiana bomb. Also blocked itself. We know that Raquel is just a giant woman, so getting her into that SVB is going to be pretty hard, which means ultimately we're going to have to see something else happen at the end. Raquel tries to go for the spinning Vader bomb and misses. It turns into a devil's kiss, then a corkscrew moonsault to retain the title at 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Joe Tessitore, I'm pretty sure that he calls the corkscrew moonsault something in Espanol. I will have to confirm that. But yes, that was the match here. 10 minutes, just right over 10 minutes. And a very solid match between these two ladies.
This was very fun. It's always good to see Miss Vaquer. I don't know. People are saying it two different ways now too. So now I'm even confused. I think it's Stephanie Vaquer, anyways. But and Raquel. I enjoyed it. I think this was one of Raquel's better matches. I'll give this a 3.5 banana. A 3.5 banana rating on it. It was a great match. Hey, this Raw is not turning out too bad so far, eh?
I'm not ruthlessly depressed.
Not right now, no.
No,
Especially
not
when
at
you've
this
seen
time.
that doubles kiss reverse
Oh,
into
yeah.
the electric chair, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's always a great time.
Well,
That's
don't worry. We're gonna get depressed soon, but it's okay.
Anyways, guys, we didn't mention it here, but Steph is there with Nikki Bella, her best friend, who is pushing her through and motivating her to win, win, win. And then also we have Roxanne Perez there with Raquel at the ringside. They tried to start a beatdown afterwards, but Nikki Bella saves the day, saves her best friend Stephanie Vaquer. Camera pans away slowly just to Steph. And at that very moment, I knew it was going to happen. I knew that that dirty Nikki Bella was going to smash that beautiful Stephanie Vaquer in the face with her belt, stand over her afterwards, and rip off her red shirt with nothing underneath. No, I'm just joking. She had a black top underneath, and everybody knows that black is evil and red. Seeing anything red
It's a
in any
sign of
horror
something
movie.
bad to come, yeah.
There
I
you
learned
go.
that this week. I learned
There
that
you
just
go.
from a very handsome gentleman that was talking to me. It was pretty cool. But yes, I did
Handsome.
learn
Oh,
that.
okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Okay. But yes, that happened, folks. And Nikki Bella has turned heel, and it looks like she's probably going to take on Steph at Survivor Series. I would imagine we're going to push that match forward to Randy. What do you think about this heel Nikki Bella while she was garnishing all of this online attention?
Just don't join Roxanne and Raquel. Please stay well away. Do it on your own. Stand alone. Walk hard. There was no pops for this, but it's better. I guess people. I guess they're getting it that people aren't excited for Nikki Bella being back as much as they thought they would be. So
Yeah,
I don't
well, I
like
mean,
it. I don't
going
like it.
that way of turning her heel is probably the smarter thing to do when you already have people who are, down on her return anyways and
That's
being
right.
like, why are we getting Nikki every week when we want AJ Lee every week?
Yeah,
Right? So they don't
100%.
understand how things work.
Roxanne,
They don't
more
understand how
Roxanne.
one-off things work and stuff like that. Yes,
No,
AJ Lee signed a contract, folks. It's called a Legends deal. Anyways, okay. We good? Can we
speaking
move
of
forward?
legends. Yeah, speaking of legends.
Hey, speaking of legends, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Cody Rhodes want the vision, and there's only one way to do it. Here comes William Regal himself. War Games. And Adam Pearce has confirmed it. Randy, oh my Lanta, it's not the Bloodline versus the Vision. It's not the Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0. It's just a bunch of guys versus a bunch of
What you
guys.
think? Yeah. Who are the last two people? Isn't there five guys in War Games? Like,
There's gonna be. There's gonna
yeah,
add. So yeah, that's a good question. Who are gonna be the last two people? I'm gonna say the good guys get LA Knight.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
And
Who
Sami
else?
Zayn.
Jeez, I think you're right. Yeah, that sucks. You know what I mean? But yeah,
It's honestly, dude, it's based on injury. What else can you do?
right.
Because if you had everybody here active, ready to go, if you had Roman active, ready to go, if you had Seth active, ready to go, then the Vision would just need to add a few extra pieces. And maybe they would have went in that direction of, say, adding Austin Theory full time. Seth gets injured, you got to pull him from the group and you got to go in a completely other direction right away.
You know what would be better instead of a War Games match? I think if you had these guys and the guys that you just said, have the
Mhm.
old style Survivor Series elimination.
I'd love
Just
that.
one,
I
just
would
once.
love just one, you know, and like again, I fawn over the Survivor Series so much. NXT versus versus Raw versus SmackDown. That was like the greatest thing ever. And that was done in an eliminator style match. And that is what people want from Survivor Series. And that's what I used to fawn for growing up. This is why Survivor Series was so much fun to watch. It's
Exactly.
like I could care less who was on those teams because it was done in a fun way. It was like we're going to eliminate them all one by one. People could say that that's boring and it got too methodical over time. But now you could also say just having this War Games match here because you've announced it previously without actually having like the people that you need in the match to make the match great,
Right.
right? So
Well, back in the day, LGNs are back, and I used to play Survivor Series type matches. You know who always got eliminated first? SD Jones. Always did. 5 seconds. Like, you know what I mean? It was the SD Jones. And guess who got eliminated second? Coco Beware. They could have done this with Survivor Series just for this one match. It would have been great to see. Maybe next year.
yep.
Always.
No, I agree. I agree.
About
Anyways, all
next
right.
year.
All right. Last time is now tournament first round. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sheamus. Sexy Shinsuke versus Sexy Sheamus. I think they're calling it on the internet. No, probably not. But yeah, anyways, really random match here, Randy, between these two guys. Long time since we've seen Shinsuke Nakamura on Raw. And another thing that I have to point out tonight, the amount of red primary color used in everyone's gear tonight just drove me crazy. Sheamus, bright red.
Yeah. That was
Sheamus.
different.
Oh, bright red with bright red hair. It just and super white skin. I don't know. Is Sheamus an exciting white, Randy? What do you think? Does he go in that category?
As a ginger myself, I definitely have to stick up for Sheamus. It is fine. Red and white are the perfect colors. It almost makes you Canadian, but Irish. But
There we go.
yeah, Sheamus and Nakamura. Explain the match. I'll tell you what's going to happen afterwards.
They're going to hit each other. They're going to hit each other hard. Nakamura is going to kick and punch like he always likes to do. Sheamus is going to try to throw those goddamn clubbing arms as much as he possibly can. But yes, at one point here, it is nice to see that Sheamus is just kind of pissed off and also inviting those kicks to the chest over and over again by Nakamura. We have Irish curse here in the match, so we do have a little bit of submission lock put in here. Bro kick countered here by a sling blade randomly. Oh, that's crazy. Crazy by Shinsuke here in this match. Shinsuke kicks him in the face eventually. Sheamus just bounces off the back of the rope, kind of like sort of no-sells it, and just breaks out a bro kick out of nowhere. I don't think we've really ever seen a bro kick out of nowhere. But yeah, he broke out a bro kick out of nowhere for the win and the pin here. Two hard-hitting competitors just going the hell ham on each other, brother.
So what does that mean? Rusev won and Sheamus won, so they're probably going to face each other
Again.
So, yeah, but you know what? For what it was, this again, I think this is AI. It has to be AI matchmaking. But I will give it, because it was different, at least for a change, a 2.5. A 2.5 banana. It was what it was, and it was good to see Shinsuke back, but I don't like seeing Shinsuke lose all the time. Speaking about retirement, this guy's going to be on a retirement run soon, but nobody's going to care because he's losing all the time, which the guy was big in New Japan. This makes me sad, sort of. But I enjoyed it. It was good.
And yeah, Randy, it's like you might be joking or might not be joking making the AI matchmaking statement, but we already know that they're using AI to write storylines. So AI is pretty much used for almost everything that we're seeing. Turn on your TV, watch the Coca-Cola commercial for Christmas this year. It is all generated by AI. So this match very easily, all of these matches could very easily be just throw them in a name that's AI matchmaking, and this is why we're going to put them there. Because we can have the semifinals of Rusev versus Sheamus for the 19th time.
Right.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Anyways, more tournament matches have been announced for next week. Randy, You have said it, and it is true. Javon Evans has been chosen from NXT to take on Gunther. We all
Poor,
know Javon Evans is taking that home.
poor Javon. This will be a good match, though. Realistically, this will be a good match. This
You
will be
know he's springboarding off of the ropes into the ring, and you know that Gunther is just chopping him out of midair. You know
poor,
that's happening. That spot will happen in the match.
it's gonna be a hard day at work for Javon, but it will definitely. I'm looking forward to this actually. So it is a
Yeah.
good shine. And what else did they announce there, Eric?
Solo Sikoa versus someone. Another unknown opponent, Randy. It could be anybody. It really could be anybody, right?
Well, if we're gonna look at the bracket, so if Gunther wins against Javon, that means whoever wins both solo versus mystery opponent. I would presume you can't have heel versus heel. So who's the mystery? Who do you say? Who do you think?
Oh,
Are you gonna go with the rumors?
I don't like how it works out, the rumor. I don't like how it happens. I think that it's going to be something that underwhelms us significantly, and I think that people want to be overwhelmed, and I think people want to jump off the page with surprise. So I do like that Matt Cardona idea that's been discussed. I think that it's fun. I just don't know how they get there for the one match. And also, it's just like Cardona has always talked about wanting to come back to WWE. Is he really going to be okay just with that one kind of exhibition match? I don't know. I don't know. And also, can you give him a win if he comes on the show? These are all the questions with Cardona, right? So I think why not throw it into a dirty Dominic Mysterio who wants his revenge?
Could be, yeah. Or again, they've only announced the one NXT. So could this be another NXT person? Could it be, imagine Solo Sikoa versus Obi Femi?
Oh man,
Solo
Solo would
Sik-
be terrified.
Like this could be that. Then you got Gunther versus Obi Femi in a semifinal match. That could happen. There's a whole bunch of different things. Again, we got to know who this mystery opponent is.
Yeah, and then when Oba loses that match, you don't bat
I
an
don't
eye at it.
know.
It makes sense.
I don't know. But this intrigues me. It does intrigue me.
Very
Huge
intriguing.
pop. I'm popping.
Huge Rob,
Huge.
we popped.
Yeah, pop. All right. Speaking of popping,
Okay, we haven't discussed it yet because it just hasn't come up yet as we've been talking about the show. But Randy, during this episode of Monday Night Raw, we finally got to see the video package, the breakdown of everything they've been teasing us with. The guys at the table playing poker for Vegas. So the shoes, everybody wondering who's the fourth man. Who's being added to the vision? Is this Chris Jericho? Is this Brock Lesnar? Who is it going to be? It's just these guys playing poker at a table in Vegas, and we are promoting WrestleMania. Tickets
Nice.
on sale now.
just for your right kidney, maybe future sperm donations. I have no clue.
That's an expensive kidney you got right there, friend.
Yeah, it's weird. Yes, so we saw it. The speculations aren't what we thought, but yeah, already
It's not as fun. It's one of those things that's
No.
disappointing, right? Like you're ultimately disappointed by that, and you're like, okay, meh, it is what it is.
You want to see it after Christmas, not this early. You know what I mean?
Oh man, you want to see a lot of, honestly, you made a very good point. You want to see a lot of things after certain time periods. You don't want to see Christmas before Halloween happens, right? You don't want to see all of that on sale. And then maybe not even the day after that. And this is why I think that us as Canadians, we need to start a petition to move our Thanksgiving to the same time as Americans. Because Randy, like we just need that break, man. We need that buffer of something else before Christmas. And Thanksgiving would be perfect. What do you
Yeah,
think?
and all you companies out there putting Christmas commercials out before Remembrance Day, I'm not going to buy your product. Definitely hate this. But yes, there is reasons for it. I do not like seeing WrestleMania. It's exactly like you said. It's like seeing certain things before certain days. Thanksgiving, you know what?
Exactly.
I think actually Thanksgiving, there should be a medium So in between ours and Halloween, like after Halloween, obviously, but in between. I think the
Hmm.
third Thursday of November is a little late for
Hmm.
Thanksgiving. So maybe like the second week or the first week in November would be better. Maybe just a little after Halloween. But make a Remembrance Day. So before, I don't know, have 3 days off in a row. Put
There you
Thanksgiving
go.
on the 8th, then you have the 9th, 10th, and have Remembrance Day. That's perfect. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Go ahead.
Or an
Speaking about
extra
idiots,
Thanksgiving.
what?
Or an extra
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
maybe.
Thanksgiving 2.0.
Yeah,
All right,
we
Randy.
just wasted
Yeah.
time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. So speaking about idiots, geez, that's a little
No,
harsh.
no,
Oh
no.
my God.
That's not. It's, these
Oh my
guys are.
God. Speaking about wardrobe malfunctions, we have women's tag team titles on the line now. It is Charlotte and Alexa Bliss versus the Kabuki Warriors. Charlotte said that she was going to start wearing robes to wrestle. Unfortunately, that is not the case, but she is wearing like something that is like a full body suit that has a lot covering up everything underneath.
Good.
Thank God. Thank God.
I don't. I hate wardrobe malfunctions. You know that. It's the worst thing in the world. I'm serious on that. Like I'm really angry. Like it's
No, Randy, you guys, honestly, we joke about a lot of things, but this is one thing that really grinds Randy's
I
gears.
hate
He
it.
could really care about who it is or how attracted he is to said person. Like when you see it happen, it just drives you. I don't know if there's
Insane.
anything that drives you crazier.
No, it is. It is that. You're supposed to be professional. Cover it up, man. That's all.
Exactly, especially after all of these years of talking about, you know, women rising themselves up in wrestling itself. We get it; it's a wardrobe malfunction. It happens, but there's like better choices of gear that could definitely happen to prevent that from happening in the first place.
Right.
So, anyways,
Speaking about good things,
Kabuki,
though, this is a good thing.
yeah, Kabuki Warriors are challenging. They definitely deserve this opportunity. If you are going to legitimize this team and keep them together and make them threats on Monday Night Raw, then you got to do it at some point. I think that as far as what we've seen, the tag team title run with Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, everything that they've done together has been pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. And this match definitely leads into that as well. Some good teamwork, cohesiveness as well, we see between Alexa and Charlotte. They've definitely built that up. It wasn't there at the beginning, but they have definitely built that up now. I really like it when they both go for a natural selection, but Charlotte's misses, and then Asuka locks her right into the Asuka lock right away. A lot of nice counters here in the match. Asuka goes for her Empress Impact, which Charlotte just dead ass grabs her out of air and deadlifts her immediately into a German suplex. Love it. Looks nice and deadly. Nice and nasty itself. Randy, a little bit of maybe a teaser here. But in the match, Charlotte Flair breaks out not a Boston Crab, but actually breaks out a lion tamer.
Hmm. Ode to.
Little bit of an ode, a little bit of a tease of what's to come. That's definitely a rumor that is floating around like crazy that Jericho might have already signed this contract with WWE and could be returning any time.
That's right. After his cruise. His cruise is done. No, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I don't know if it's I good time to introduce him would be S and me for sure.
Yep.
But do it
Speaking about good
before
times, though.
Cena. Do it before Cena because Cena's taking over that entire show at the end with me and Randy crying our eyes out. Probably not. But maybe. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Anyways, we have Nia Jax and Lash Legend. Like we said, Lash has now joined the main roster. They have been thorns in the side of Bliss and Charlotte, and they are going to continue to do so here. Unfortunately, the figure eight is broken up. Alexa Bliss is taken out. Kairi Sane hits the assisted insane elbow pin here to Charlotte Flair. New tag team title holders, the Kabuki Warriors. Randy, they definitely deserve it. Lash Legend, Nia Jax making their way here, continuing the beatdown, continuing the beef as we work our way towards Survivor Series with these teams that we see. If anything was put together randomly with the men's division when we're talking about Survivor Series, let's talk about the end of this match. We'll break it down a little bit after you give me your match rating.
This match was really good. The right team won. Making these belts I'm not saying Charlotte and Alexa didn't do it. It was just so mismatch. Where the Kabuki Warriors definitely have the history, like a tag team should be, like the good old days when the Hart Foundation were together, the British Bulldogs. Now you can put the Kabuki Warriors into one of the greatest
The Killer Bees.
Killer Bees. Yes, I'd put them with the Killer Bees. But I would give this match a 3.5. 3.5 banana out of 5. It was good. The right team won. But there was more to come.
Post-match beatdown, Alexa Bliss is going after Nia Jax, but gets dropped, absolutely dropped by Jackson Legend. There is a
Jackson is legend.
Jackson is legend. There is a right hand thrown, like, which is so crazy. It is just absolutely crazy. The impact, the sound is absolutely nuts. Io Sky is going to run down to the ring to help save them, I guess, because the Kabuki Warriors are there with Lash and Nia Jax. So here comes Io Sky. Yeah, as soon as this happens, you're like, where the hell is William Regal? Like, he might as well just be standing there at the corner of the ring, just going, War Games, War Games, War Games over and over again, because this is where we are going to this instantly as soon as you see Io Sky run down, because it just didn't make any sense, Randy.
No.
Didn't make
not
any
now,
sense.
not as of late.
Yeah, so Io's there, and now it's 4-on-4, and here comes Rhea Ripley and a mask. Who knows if she can really even go in 2 weeks from now, but what position are they in? They have literally no one else with star power to drive that women's war game match. They need Rhea there, even if she has the Pitbull nose thing going on right now. It's
exactly
crazy.
Rhea Ripley will be wrestling. I'm going to try to make a calculation. How long she's been wrestling with a mask compared to not, due to the broken nose. Let me hang on. Carry the two. It's about 25% of the time that Rhea Ripley's been doing this with the mask, but she will be there, and they need her. Rhea Ripley is a star. I'm actually. Yeah, this is not too bad. It could be worse.
Yeah. So Rhea, Io, Charlotte, and Bliss. It's a strange mix. It really is a strange mix. Nia, Lash, and the Kabuki Warriors, also a very strange mix. And I think that it's almost even stranger that they kind of come to be a team really within like 5 seconds of meeting each other and just being like, okay, we both want to beat up Alexa Bliss. Cool.
Yeah, well, and they have a history. So Nia and
Alexa are supposed to be best friends, man.
That's it.
Lexi and Nia forever. It's supposed to be like that, and this is just not the way things are supposed to go. We're not supposed to have full-blown breast attacks in the ring by Nia Jax, who was also very close to a wardrobe malfunction, but that's just because she's got a lot going on up there. Sorry.
Well, we don't know, but yeah, let's go over the overall rating of this Raw. I'm gonna give it this is a good rating, 3.8 banana. The 3.8 banana out of 5. This was a good Raw. Hey people, the last 5 weeks, take this. This was not too bad. Some AI matchmaking, but it was good.
Hey, maybe we took, like you said, maybe we took some good. The time that we took off was actually good timing. Maybe that was the case. And either way, folks, we are back. Like we said, we're back. We're better than ever. And even if we haven't been here for 5 weeks, we're probably still better than a lot of the other ones out there. And you know what I mean by probably? We know we are. We know we are. But Randy, you are the man, brother. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all of your banana ratings and everything that you do to drive the draw as much as you possibly do, brother. You are the man. And I love doing this show with you. And to our listeners as well, thank you so much again for your patience. And thank you for making it all the way to the end here with me and Randy C.
Yeah, you're the man, Eric. No problem. And where can you follow us? You can follow us at thedrawradio.com. I don't know if you're there anymore, to be honest with you. I don't hear your mic, but you must be there. So thedrawradio.com. You can go on our YouTube channel. Just look up Draw Straws Raw. We're there. We know that you see us there because our subscriber level is going higher, higher, and higher. Thank you for that. And again, Eric, you're the best. Go to the Hub Sports Entertainment on any Facebook, on Twitter. We're there. We don't do Twitter so much anymore. I don't know. It's fine. It's Twitter's like a 2 banana and a 5. But yeah, follow us there. Make sure to go follow the guys that have been keeping this channel alive for a bit, the Smack Daddies.
Yes.
Special thanks to Brad and Greg. Go follow them on the Instagram.
Especially Greg and especially Brad. So I know it seemed like I was going to make like it about one or the other, but it's both. Both of them are incredible human beings and just absolutely
I'll make
great
it.
at reviewing
Thank you,
SmackDown.
Brad. Thank you very much, because thank you for your positiveness. That's one of the reasons why I'm back. I'm going to start being a little angry like Greg. So, Greg, you take that and give me a call after if you're listening, because I know you will, and you'll pick on me. But, Greg, I think you should cheer up a little about wrestling. You got Chelsea Green. That's all I got to say.
Yes, you
Eric,
do.
Where can they follow you?
They can follow me on the Instagrams at Wrestling with Eric. I actually got a few messages after I did the Crown Jewel review with Brad the Dad. So I did actually get some messages there from some people in Australia who were very angry with me and my not knowing about their choice of beers. I do apologize to our Australian listeners if you were one of them. But again, folks, thank you so much for listening to me and Randy and having the patience while we were taking care of stuff in real life. So until the next time, please take care of yourselves and each other and continue to live your lives impactfully.
Live, laugh, and always make it to the end. Huge pop!
Huge.
For the draw. Love wrestling, people.
Deuces. Deuces.
How much does it bother you that they're yeeting right now?
Yeet?
They're yeeting, yeah. Does that bother you?
What's it called? 4 letters, 1 word. Stop.